Thank you, everybody, for coming back to my play of Noble. Again, my name is Fem, and thank you for coming back or joining for the first time, however you want to do. We're going to get back into our Crankheim household. And last time, unfortunately, we did lose our bastard Euthad, who was a part of a weird tryst that Emstilla had with a particular individual. So Euthad's father was Turnerlin II during a hunt. Emstilla was over there, and Turnerlin, well, they had a little too much fun. And that's how Euthad came about. And unfortunately, she died in a duel against Reagan II Winchester because she fell asleep and he shot her. Craziness. That surprised me so much. And we lost our king title. He unfortunately died, and he did not have an heir because Euhance just didn't have a baby. And it was so sad because then the title no longer stayed in our household. That sucks. But we did have plenty of marriages happen. And I think we did have a split off from another one. So let's get back into it. We have quite a few things happening. So let's get back into this. All right, so we've got this. Courtship. My liege, in a daring display at the house Sapwood Court, Mardiva resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Turger II, securing a surprise engagement. However, the well-aimed floral assault earned Mardiva the unflattering title Mardiva the Foul. Really? That got her the foul? I would have thought that should be Mardiva the Floral. I would think that would go more appropriately for what just happened. But sure, I'll send you there. Oh, I don't want to do this. And she killed herself. Perfect. Wonderful. He can get remarried again if he survives his thing. I don't want to do it again. Superstition and scaffolding. My liege, after insisting the builders affix a horseshoe above every doorway to ward off bad luck, Rolla III Crankheim paraded grandly atop the highest scaffold to bless their gleaming new fortress. Just as they flourished a rabbit's foot, the superstitious noble stepped squarely on an unfastened plank and vanished. One tragic squeal and a plume of dust. Later, the castle had its first ghost, before the ink on its plans was dry. Unfortunately, Rolla III died. She was really good, dang nabbit. At least she didn't have a crown, but he is Count. So now we have to figure out which side we want to go with. Yay! So we have this little family tree here, which has a baron, or we have this big one over here, which has we do have a baron, we have a countess, we have a count, we have another countess. I am probably going to stay with Cetine because of all he's got, and I do want to stay with Lizaveta because she is a patron and I kind of liked it. I am very sad what happened to Euthad. Also, I get to stay with Heroine, the one that I renamed. I'm still asking for any suggestions if you want any. And Euhance, I don't know if she's ever going to have kids. She's not even chaste, so I don't understand why she's not having kids. I don't know, but her brother, Henricius, he's having multiple babies. He's had 3. And then her sister, Ruda, had just one. Before, I don't think she's quite an elder yet. She might be able to have another baby. Might. From what I've heard is once they become elder for the women, then they're no longer able to have babies. So they could be 50 and technically have a baby if they're not, if they don't change to the elder yet. But we'll see. So a hunt, who's hosting a feast? Dicey. Okay, so let's send people. I'm gonna send you guys, and who else do I want to send? Let's send, what's your name? Rositas. Send you to that. I do not have any eligible maidens or anything, and I don't want to do that. I could get some goods, because I do believe I need some. Let's send Lisa Vetta to go get some goods. Oh, baby's over here, baby's over here. All right, how did this go first? My liege, as Clotis II coughed up their last breath, oh man, due to an unfortunate bout of illness, various servants scrambled like headless chickens while the doctor declared the obvious, that she's dead. At least House Crankheim can now brag about a more renowned demise. That she coughed up her last breath? Aw, poor Clotis. He can remarry then. At least they had one kid. But it sucks, which means hers is possibly going to go to Evawenus? I would think so. But we do have them over here. I'm going to have you help with that. Let's keep going. Oh, what happened to this one? A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. This is usually a good one. My liege, just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Gilpus II's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Emstilla III's lap. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity by the ever-practical entourage of House Salister. Spirits rose. Contracts were signed, and Gilbernus II and Emstilla III sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. Broad grins is always good. Aw, Emstilla died. I'm going to send Derisius to go to her mother's funeral. Okay, so do we have an archer? Do we have anyone who could do that? Oh, you're good at it. I'm going to send you. And who would be good at swordsman? Oh, you would be good, Sinus. Good. Send you too. Oh, no. Your health isn't too bad, but... Who can I send to help you? I'm going to send you... Gilburns, you just joined the family. How did this go? The fiery chicken soup, my liege, as the servants scurried around the House Crankheim estate, preparing a broth for the ailing Iostenfrey. Little did they know that the kitchen assistant had made grave mistake. Instead of adding a pinch of rosemary, they accidentally dumped an entire sack of red-hot chili peppers into the soup, ignoring the screams and tears of the guests. Iostenfrey took one sip and emerged from the bed, completely unaffected by the fiery concoction. Truly, nothing can defeat Iostenfrey's resilient and indomitable constitution. Well, fabulous. How did this go? My liege, to the bafflement of Dicey II, Alila III cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of a roasted boar's head. Truly, even the bravest knight would shudder at such a fearsome garnish. Shock and awe. She's meek now. My liege, after Warrenlin II regaled the hall with tales of a mysteriously endless gravy moat, the entire House Edenheim estate seemed to recall the name House Crankheim. By dessert, even the jester was left speechless, if only briefly. Shock and awe. My liege, as the priest stumbled through the vows, Gillimus II and Lugetia II exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union, darn, while Ranton somehow managed to fatally bean Lugetia with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. Okay, so was it actually poorly aimed, or was it intentional? Because it seems in this household everything's intentional. No, he's not part of this household, although he was a branch off, so we're cutthroat in this family, it seems. My liege, at the wedding feast of Gillimus III and Lugetia II, Sandon IV spilled a goblet of wine straight into the lap of Ranton, thus ensuring House Crankheim is discussed in every corridor gossip for weeks. All right, how did this one go? My liege, despite the priest nearly fainting from Nigelrus II's enthusiastic vows, tantalizing. Heroine and Nigelrus II were last wed. The hall erupted as Nigelrus II, newly dubbed Nigelrus II the Feisty, dipped heroine with unseemingly vigor for an elder. Ooh, I like that. Go Nigelrus. Woo! Saucy. Get it on, man. My liege, during the wedding of Mardiva and Turga II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Gunla III's lap, who graciously accepted this gift from the heavens. Thus, House Crankheim came out richer. My liege, just as Mardiva Crankheim prepared to seal the deal, darn it, Turga II tripped over Rola IV, and an exceptionally saucy servant locked in a scandalous embrace behind the altar, promptly sending negotiations and the wedding into utter shambles. Rola! Rola! No, we do not do that. Ugh. You're married. Don't do that. Now you messed up your aunt's marriage? Something like an aunt. Aunt? Possibly aunt. He's got good stats. So let's go with him. Oh. Well, that was quick. My liege, after Mardiva interrupted a harpist with a burp loud enough to silence the entire house CYM hall, Osawinus, either smitten or seeking retribution, agreed to an engagement. Courtship apparently is alive and well when etiquette is left for dead, so she's rude. I'm going to send Sene the Fourth to go to that. Let's see how the funeral went. My liege, as mourners wept, and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe, Derisia Crankheim discreetly accepted a crate of turnips, payment for services rendered, from a sheepish courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Amstilla, the second's name. Her name isn't that hard. Oh, baby over here. My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Henricius IV, Alteld II Crankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. The meek Alteld II even apologized to the midwife for any inconvenience caused by, childbirth. So now we have a Henricius V. Nice. Gilmus and Lugacia, you need to get it on. You need to get that on. Your parents only had one. Is she an elder? I don't know. She might be. Okay, so this was the title for Cletis, so it's gonna try and go to Evawinus. So it can't go to the baby. Who do we want it to go to, though? I would pick someone over here, but I kind of want it over here. I could give it to Heroine. She's not that great, but my charisma. His charisma is higher. Your wit isn't that high. How's your charisma? Pretty high. I still have time. Let me debate on that for a little bit. Let me see if one of these other ones can do it. My liege, armed with an oversized feathered hat and an even larger grin, Lisaveta Crankheim haggled so boisterously that Bet doubled over in mirth, selling timber, oil, and chickens for a song. Henceforth, Lisaveta earned the title Lisaveta the Jester. Nice job. 5K for 17? Good job, Lisaveta. That's why I'm wondering. I could go to Lisaveta. Ooh, I'm going to put her in there and see if that'll work. All right, how did this competition go? My liege, in an archery face-off more intense than a cook's gossip. Simongar and Alarenris loosed so many arrows the butts looked like porcupines. Though Alarenris, yes, snatched the trophy, a cartload of honey was mysteriously wheeled home to House Crankheim. Nice. My liege, with a single pirouette and a flick of steel, Sene III sent Elwinus' sword flying into the chicken coop, securing victory and ensuring the bards of House Crankheim would not be shutting up any time soon. Good job. Good job, Sene. Yay. Good job, girl. Kicking butt and taking names. I'm going to send Sene over here to help with that. Goods over there. Let's see. You are getting robbed. I don't know. Let's see. So this one says a high wit. Your wit is not that high. Do I have anyone with really high wit who could help you? I mean, yes, I do. I'm gonna send you. You're over here. You'll go away soon enough, but... All right, how did this go? The bedridden oracle. My liege, while confined to their bed, Sandlin III proved to be a wise person, answering life's most profound questions. With only a raspy voice and a keen intellect, they provided sage advice to all who sought it, even predicting the outcome of future battles. Wow. Go Sandlin. Sadly, Sandlin III's illness ultimately came to their life, leaving the kingdom without their unparalleled wisdom. Such a horror. Such a horror. No. Poor Sandlin. He was so good. He was so good. And she can't get married again. But he can! Ooh, her wit is really high. Yes, please marry Alrild. Oh, he died. Let's send Gunla III to go to your grandpa's death? Grandpa, yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna send you, Nigelris, to that, and then this one, I guess I can't really send anyone else. Right? Yeah. Because we haven't figured out the other thing yet. So I'm gonna send you, and I'm gonna send you with, because your husband is currently busy. Okay, how did the coronation go? Count corpse in a convenient coronation. My liege, the grand coronation barely concluded before Everwinus Crankheim dragged a confused Maywis Winchester behind the tapestries and ensured they would never trouble anyone again. Oh my gosh, see? Cutthroat family. Stepping over Cletis II's rather inconveniently placed corpse. Wonder where they put it, inconveniently. Everwinus announced their new title with a grin wider than the moat. The crowd, sensing it was wiser to cheer than ask questions, dutifully applauded the fresh count. Yeah, don't question him. He already took care of one person. You don't want to question that. Nope. Go Everwinus. Although I'm gonna have to get you remarried. Don't worry, I will. My liege, in the midst of a lively courtship, Seatine II twirled around the House Alistair court, spilling not a single drop of their wine, charming both Guilrus and Alrild. Captivated, Alrild agreed to an engagement, swayed by such elegance. Ooh. She found him nice. I'm gonna send Sandlin IV here. How did this go? My liege, just as Mardiva Crankheim prepared to seal the deal, Alcewinus tripped over Alatus, and an exceptionally saucy servant locked in a scandalous embrace behind the altar. Shame on you. Promptly sending negotiations and the wedding into utter shambles. Is there something wrong with Mardiva? Every single time that she has a wedding, so far she's had 2, and every single time it's gone up in smoke because of someone. Good gravy, my dear. I will get you married at some point. Somehow. To someone. My liege, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Gunla II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the thorny schemes of House Crankheim? Honestly, is Mardiva cursed or something? She cannot find a freaking husband without someone doing something in the background. Yay! You're having... Oh, okay. I'm going to send Gunla II to help with that. All right. How did this one go, my liege? After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench's tankards, Everwinus II, no, Crankheim finally succumbed to the illness, no, granting House Crankheim a sudden spike in notoriety as the estate servant scrambled to find anyone who could locate a pulse. No, Everwinus, I'm sorry. Nothing happened at the funeral. Or you're going to have to get married. I'm going to have to get you. You are currently in a wedding, so hopefully you get married and have another child, because that is horrible. You lost your wife and now you lost your child? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so a hunt can go either good or bad. I'm gonna send, what's his name again? Galaburnus. Alright, let's go. Okay, how did this go? Ceramics and scars. Alisna's unscheduled generosity. My liege, bandits burst from the bushes, waving swords and shouting about tax collection. As Alisna argued with Rolla the Fourth Crankheim over the price of ransom, a barrel of wine rolled off the bandit wagon and crashed open at their feet, promptly claimed by House Crankheim's entourage. Amidst the scuffle, Rolla the Fourth received a jagged new scar thanks to an airborne ceramic jug, expertly hurled by a particularly enthusiastic bandit brood. But she survived and we didn't lose stuff, so yay. Ugh, a young lady. How did this go? Collect farm dues. My liege, after an arduous collection across House Crankheim lands, Nigelrus II, our first Crankheim Baron of Torchlight Tower, nice name, Torchlight Tower, gathered every last horse, log, and lump of iron, only to discover a crate of chickens mysteriously replaced with squawking geese by a particularly mischievous village elder. What is with geese? No! Oh, come on. No. Died right after it. Oh, so rude. Elitus, I'm gonna have you go to that funeral. See as how they don't have any kids yet. What is this? Trade tools. My liege, armed with a quill sharper than any sword, Alila III, third Crankheim Countess of Silverspine, inspected every merchant's house twice before a single coin changed hands, ensuring not even a half penny slipped away during the collection. The captain's ledgers still haven't recovered from the scrutiny. She's very meticulous. She's very good at what she does. Oh, she's really cute. Murata, you are very cute. I wish I had someone for you to marry. Maybe once he's going to get married. I'm like, wait, maybe? Nah, never mind. My bad. My liege, as the halls of the House Crankheim estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Lisaveta Crankheim finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Lisaveta held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the amusement of all. And you named it Jokerard? Interesting name, Jokerard. Not a bad name, it's just an interesting name. I have a female, and I don't have any men. Although he's close, he could... Ooh, that might be a good one. My liege, in a union sealed with far too many toes, Seatine II and Allrild wed beneath banners of House Crankheim, only to discover that House Salister packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys for the journey home. More animals, but they did wed, and they seem happy. Right? Wait, I thought... Did he not wed her? My word. I thought he wed her. Is she... Am I confused? Did I miss something? I must have missed something somewhere. I'm wondering if this will work better with Seatine IV, but we'll see. I'm just gonna go a little further and see. What is with everybody and getting into duels and stuff? What good, Ivy? Nothing happened at that. And how did the funeral go? My liege, in a rare display of tranquility, Elitus II sat serenely at the funeral, paying respects with a calm demeanor, while avoiding the priest's sermon like it was an overcooked stew. Meanwhile, the rest of House Crankheim were far less restrained in their grieving, so he's peaceful. Ooh, good job at getting down to business. Sene, you're gonna help them with that, please, and thank you. Funeral, I'm gonna send you and you to the funeral. It's only 2 people. I do want to get married to her, but I want to see if he might be a better match. So let's see what this is. This is for Baron title. Who do we want to give it to? I could give it to Allrild. Yes, I'm gonna give it to Allrild because she's got good stats. Okay. All right. How did this go? My liege, amid the cacophony of the quarrel, Elitus mediated with face so long even the walls seemed to droop in sympathy. Their dreary demeanor made the quarrel feel more like a mournful dirge than a heated dispute. Oh, it still works. It's a little bit better. Yeah, let's try it anyways. Okay, what about this? Okay, let's send Eva Winus. Maybe they'll have a baby. Kind of like we've had before. Anybody else? Let's send Lisa Veta. Alright, let's go see how this went. My liege, astonishingly, Seatine III and Adininia The second both managed to miss each other with every bolt, leaving the local servant to clean up the mess of splintered arrows. At least now House Krankheim is being discussed at court, mostly for lack of aim. Fabulous. We still need more women to get married, and I'm hoping I can get Mardiva married. She's been having a hard time. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Rolla the Fourth Krankheim brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Vase limp with pride and exhaustion. Local gossip now knows more about House Krankheim, and they do their own honor. Rolla the Fourth, and oh, she got sick. Darn it. Let me send you over there. Gunla the Second. How did this go? Coronation for Baron. After loudly proclaiming that not a soul but themselves deserved Nigelris II's barony, Allrild Krankheim snatched the ceremonial ring from the cushion before the master of ceremonies could sneeze, cementing their claim amidst stunned courtiers and slack-jawed rivals. Good job, Allrild. How did the funeral go? My liege, amidst the somber atmosphere of the funeral at House C. Wyheim, Sene IV managed to evoke a single tear, impressing House C. Wyheim with their ability to conjure up emotions on demand. A small victory for House Krankheim, indeed. My liege, the funeral concluded with an almost comically lethargic eulogy from Benevace, who took so long to finish that half the guests were napping. Sandlin IV managed to look appropriately mournful while inwardly counting the ceiling tiles. He's lethargic. Sure, she's the one who managed to cry on demand. He's cute. He would be good for heroin, not necessarily good for Martiva. I don't know how this is gonna go. My liege, with a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court roses, Seatine the Fourth Krankheim managed to win Marata the Second Siwaheim's hand, much to Heritus's horror, and somehow House Siwaheim's trading ledgers have not recovered since. Oh wow, color me careless. Jeez, he's got a lot. Whew. How's this one going? My liege, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Amstilla the Third had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. The exhausted and proud parent, Galburnus II, couldn't contain their jolly grin as they gazed upon their newborn son, which is Galburnus III. Yay. Alright, let's have, what's her name? Ugida. We don't need you. We don't have any eligible boys. We don't have any eligible boys for you. I still need to get her married off sometime. Ooh, she's very good at that. Yes. How did the hunt go? Boorishly bold and barely bitten. My liege, just as the boar charged, Everwinus, second Krankheim Count of Dragon's Fall, dove headfirst from their saddle, landed square atop the beast, and wrestled it into submission, while a gaggle of bandits gawked from the thicket, reconsidering their career choices. Syret, Sapwood of House Sapwood, thoroughly impressed, insisted House Krankheim bring their appetite to a grand feast. Word has spread, Everwenus hunts boar, not compliments. Ooh. Nice. Good job, Everwenus. Now you just need a woman. Which I'm trying. It's very hard lately. She has better, wit. And Everwinus, he could use some wit. So I'm going to have you go for that one. I don't have any more eligible boys, unfortunately. But I do have that. I'm going to send Sanlin IV, Alatus III, and Jokerard. Such an interesting name. Alright, how did this wedding go? My liege, after Priest with an unfortunate lisp finally pronounced Seatine IV and Marata the second wed, a mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest. I wonder if it's one of ours. I'm kidding. Swelling the coffers of House Krankheim and the smiles of the newlyweds. Yay, they're happily. Oh, wow, they got to business right away. Go! Get it on, Seatine and Marata. You two get it on. Yes. Get going. Get that baby making going. Against House Sapwood. No, thank you. I don't really want to fight House Sapwood. Oh, how did this go? Courtship. My liege, amidst the lively gathering at House Salister's court, Heroine kindly offered a platter of pickled eels to Gilbus II, who was too engrossed in juggling golden goblets to notice. Despite the snub, Heroine remained unfailingly cordial. I'm sorry, Heroine. You may not end up getting married. Ooh, that's not good. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have another masquerade. All right, let's go. The sleepy mother's labor of love. My liege, in the cozy halls of the House Crankheim estate, Amstilla III embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. Childbirth. With an exhaustion that could rival a hibernating bear, they pushed and panted, sweat pouring down their brow. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, a shrill cry filled the air. As a healthy baby girl emerged, Gallibanus II beamed with pride, though it was abundantly clear that Amstilla III had once again proven their talent for being socially inept. And the baby is called Amstilla IV. Yay, Amstilla's name is continuing on. Yay. Ooh, saving. Let's see how this feast went. My liege, as Sandlin IV graced the feast at House Sapwood's estate. With their presence, their cautious demeanor, and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Surette. Perhaps, just maybe, House Crankheim is gaining a bit of trust from House Sapwood. She's married? No. My liege, when House Sapwood's jester began juggling flaming torches atop a rickety barrel, Jocerard seized the moment by catching a torch midair to rescue a startled courtier's wig, thus proving that bravery sometimes comes with a faint whiff of singed hair. He's brave. Nice. My liege, to the bafflement of Sirat, Alatus II cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of a roasted bull's head. Truly, even the bravest knight would shudder at such a fearsome garnish. Maybe not. Ooh, I'm gonna send Elrild. She's actually really good at that. Yay. Oh no, Alila! No. Darn it. Let's send Sene for that one. We do have a man. Ooh, he's cute. He would be perfect for Daricia. She seems to match his. Yes. I'm gonna send you with him. How did the baby? Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Seatine IV, Murata II Crankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. The meek Murata II even apologized to the midwife for any inconvenience caused by, childbirth. She's so cute. I love her. It's Seatine V. Nice. Okay. That went well. Oh, yay! Yay! Gallibanus and Amstilla having more babies! Keep it up, you two. How did this go? When pigs fly, a betrothal magic. My liege, as the final bell chimed at the courtship in House Salister's illustrious court, Everwanus, second Crankheim Count of Dragonsfall, executed an impromptu display of aerial acrobatics with the pigs at the estate. The captivated Conrild clapped with glee, thoroughly wooed by this daring feat, and consented to an engagement. Meanwhile, Gilrus of House Salister lamented their dwindling trading influence, pondering how airborne swine had muddled business prospects. So now we got pigs flying. Woohoo! Flying pigs! Now you can say we've had flying pigs. Let's send you Geta to it. And how about this? Let's send Alatus. Let's send Gunla III and Jodakar. There we go. I have no one for you, Linowis. I'm sorry. Okay, right. I don't really have anyone who's really good, except for Lisa Veta. Possibly. Okay. How did this go? My liege, as the news of Rolla IV, Crankheim's grave illness spread like wildfire. Rolla IV lay in bed, their life hanging by a thread. But lo and behold, they defied all odds and made a miraculous recovery, leaving House Crankheim with an air of newfound prestige among the other houses. Nice. All right, guys. We barely got through much. We got through like 10. It was a lot happening, but we did unfortunately lose quite a few. Everwinus II died. Clotis died. We lost Alila, and Emstilla, and then Nigelrus. Yep, Sandlin the Third. We lost plenty this time. Oh, it was a lot of losses, unfortunately. But again, this game is still available on demo. You get to play House of Sapwood. It is still available until July 6th. Let me know if you guys have any names that you want me to use for renaming some of the babies, because I could do that. Like Joe Ricard, I could rename him. I can rename whoever, any of the babies that I really need to. But just let me know if you want me to rename any of them, any particular names. Give me a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you like my content. Really does help out, guys. And I have also some recordings of some demos that I've tried out. So due to Steam Next Fest that's happening, and then there's a lot of things happening right now with deals and stuff that are happening right now. Feel free to take a look. There's plenty of demos out there that you can definitely take a look at. But let me know, guys, if there's anything different I should do. Also with my new mic, let me know if I sound good, because I'm still learning this new mic and everything and all this stuff that comes with it. I hope I sound better, more clear, less noise around me and anything like that. I do want to make sure that we get Heroine married again, because she lost her husband before she was even able to have a kid. But thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you guys next time. And hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, whatever time it is for you. Seems how everybody's all over the place. But thank you for being here and watching my video. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!